Hey, hold on. I got to move that from back.
I was going to do the BAM this week. I was going to take over the BAM duties.
All right. Welcome.
Hey, everyone. Welcome to episode 24. See what happened was. My name is Alex Dupree.
I'm Trey Chocolate Jack. Welcome. Come on, come all. This is the relationship show tonight. And let me preface that by saying all of this was Alex's idea. She came up with some good ideas. That's why I was like, yo, let's roll with it. Let's do it.
Well, thank you, homie. I appreciate that.
Yes, indeed. So tonight we will discuss relationships, breakups, alcohol,
alcohol,
COVID, a whole lot of stuff tonight. So that'll be what's going on. Okay. All right. What's up? What up? What up?
It's good to see you. What you been up to?
The beard is still growing.
It is.
You're paying attention to that.
Got a nice Rick Ross going.
We rolling. The beard does not stop. We rolling. This thing gonna take me into 2021. We're gonna love it. Yeah.
How was it under the mask? I was telling you, Batman just found it too irritating under the mask, and so he had to shave it off.
Well, I only put the mask on when I'm out in public. And so it's on there for a short period of time. Well, today I was in Walmart doing some Christmas shopping for my gig. We had to spend $1,500 on toys. And so I was in there like, that was this one basketball rim that you attached to your door that I was looking at like, yo, No, I didn't take it. What I look at?
What do you mean? Oh, you didn't. No, you should have bought it and then put it in the studio on the back of the door. Yes, see, I have great ideas.
Why do.
Did you not do that?
I like that. But see, here's the deal. I like that. Here's the deal. That wouldn't be a good look for me at the gig playing basketball in any way, shape, or form. So
ain't nobody watching you. You got cameras in there?
No, but still, I don't want nobody to catch me playing ball.
Okay, here's the thing. Mm-hmm. You do it already. You do it with the balled up pieces of paper and the trash can.
I do. But that it's not like I have went out of my way and bought a whole rim, and a ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Come on. And so we had to focus on, because last year we got all of the smaller kids' toys. Mm-hmm. And so it was a lot of crayons and racing cars and that type of stuff. But this year we decided to cater to the teenagers.
Nice.
So we were more so getting or what do you call them? Bluetooth speakers. And,
really?
Earbud. What the kids want these days.
Dang. How can I get on the list? Because we cannot find a good pair of earbuds. Our Skull Candies and our Marleys are. Oh no, janky.
Those are so. That's why I don't think they use those these days.
Well, so tell me the good brand. I'm not spending $500 on the Apple Pods. I'm not doing it.
I remember Derrick Rose was advertising those back in 2010. So that just shows you how.
Let's go real for a second. So what happens is every time they break, they're still under warranty. So I just keep on cashing in on the warranty. So it's the same money I'm just spending over and over.
So let me tell you how much I'm in technology, but not really. I have the AirPods. Those
are expensive.
Never used them.
Never used them to me.
No, I'm not. See, that's how I am because I haven't used them and I don't find a reason to use them. I'm not going to send them to you because you obviously have a reason or want them real bad. So when I get that urge, then I'll have mine right there. You get it?
To be petty?
No.
Rub it in my face that you got them and I don't?
So check this out. I'll send you my AirPods, right? You get my AirPods. FedEx, UPS, Pigeon, whatever. The Stork, however you get them, right?
Harry Potter Owl, yeah.
Whatever. So, I don't know, March pops around, and I want to travel or go somewhere, and I want to listen to my AirPods, right? But back in December, I've already just went because I won't get the urge until March. Back in December, I've sent Alex's mine.
No, that's not how you do. No, let me tell you how you do. You forget where the hell they are. And so when it comes time where you have the thought to use them, you run out of time and you're not going to spend 5 hours looking for them. So you wind up never using them.
Yeah, but I'm just one of those people who I think I'll need it. I'm like a hoarder, kind of, sort of. I've had some stuff that I think that one day I'll use it, and so I just don't want to throw it away.
You're a hoarder? Is
I'm a
this
hoarder.
is this you making confession? Hi, my name is Trey, and I'm a hoarder.
Well, I'm not that much of a hoarder. I see myself doing the same shit my mom did. Like just keep shit just to have it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah. Like for instance, I got a coffee table in here that I've had at least since the year 2001, 2002. But it's good and sturdy.
Well, yeah, if it's still useful. I got my grandmother's furniture. I resurfaced it. I stripped it and
I'm
resurfaced
trying to think of something I still have around here that I shouldn't. It's probably in my closet. Like in my
clothes
closet,
you don't fit. You got FUBU in your closet.
Well, not
Carl can I?
No, but it's some stuff up there. Like for instance, okay, prime example. Prime example. LeBron's rookie high school jersey. He played for, I don't know the name of the high school. It was the Fighting Irish, though. That was the logo.
School?
High school? Yeah, I don't know if it was Notre Dame high school he went to or he attended or whatever.
Okay.
Anyway, they sent me his jersey, I want to say back in 2004.
Why?
They sent me it's a real authentic, like LeBron high school jersey. Never wore it at all. It's still in my closet up there. And I always say to myself, one day you're going to need that. One day that's going to do you some good. Keep that. And so I still have a LeBron jersey upstairs in my closet right now from 2004. Never put it on. I just think that I'm going to need it one day.
You are going to need it. I'm going to tell you we're going to need it. You're going to need it October 31st, 2021. You're going to go as LeBron in high school.
There you go. My hair is already receding. You know what I'm saying? So there you go.
Yeah. And then you won't have this story if you've never worn it before.
Nah.
You have memories.
Yeah. How about you? What's up?
Oh, so I have progressed in my drinking of 2020, correct?
I do not. Please break it down.
So the first half of the year we were drinking bourbon, just like
that's whiskey, right? That's whiskey.
Yeah. Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. It's my drink of choice. It's my druthers. So that was what we were doing. But then I had to take a step back, and we went on to the wine, which is, my wine. What's it called?
Pinot Grigio.
There you go. The Pinot Grigio.
Okay.
I have stepped back from the Pinot Grigio.
Oh no.
There is a new somebody.
Okay.
That I cuddle up to at night.
Okay. Who's this?
It's the spiked seltzer. Have you had any of those?
Seltzer? I've not even had seltzer before. Like seltzer water.
Have you ever had a LaCroix?
I've seen it in hotels. I've passed by it in the liquor store in the in the freezer while picking up a Corona, But I'm really I'm a little concerned about you.
Why?
Living in Seattle life, because you're doing a lot of white people shit lately. I just want to know, who the fuck drinks seltzer again, Alex?
People.
Seltzer what though? You were just saying you're drinking seltzer what now?
Well, it's spiked seltzer water.
Okay. You say so.
Yes, and it's good. And it's,
Okay.
It's better for you. There's no sugar. There's no
sugar.
carbs.
Okay.
It's like a light beer. It's like 4.237 of the alcohols and 85 calories.
Who put you on that? Batman, right?
He didn't put me on, and we saw it somewhere. We were at an event, and they had, and it was like, oh, okay. And then his company, they moved in next door to his company, and so we got
Batman's her boyfriend, by the way, for those just tuning in. If you don't know who he is,
that's got some free stuff.
Yeah,
we got some free stuff.
Okay, cool.
So the spike seltzer. This is the San Juan seltzer. It's made local.
Somebody give me a cup of Ripple, and I'm ready to do it, baby.
I'm just telling you, this is good. You should try it. It's expensive.
I'm good. Just give me some Patron, or some Casamigos.
Oh, see, I want to do the Casamigos. Have you done it?
I have.
Really? So we're
Yeah.
supposed to do the Terra Mara
Hold on, I can't hear nothing you're saying right now. Hold on.
and the Casamigos. So the Casamigos is the George Clooney that he did with Cindy Crawford's husband.
Casamigos. Casamigos. Are you talking? And like song,
Yeah,
or you just not
yeah.
saying
So
it?
that's the George Clooney. But have you tried the rocks?
Wait. This is George Clooney's tequila?
See, why you don't know what you're doing? So George Clooney started him and his best buddy Randy Gerber, who is Cindy Crawford, supermodel of the world in the 80s. That's her husband.
I remember Cindy Crawford. Yes.
Okay, so he's a restaurateur and he's whatever.
Wait, he was banging Cindy Crawford?
Married to, and they not
okay.
George.
Right.
Randy, her husband.
Okay.
Married and they got 2 kids.
Wait, they were both banging her? You said what?
Have you hit the Casamigos tonight?
I want to, but I have not. No.
No. So George Clooney's best friend is Randy Gerber.
Okay, got that.
Who's married to Cindy Crawford.
Now Gerber is the guy with the baby food, correct? He's like the heir to the baby food empire. No, he's just George Clooney's friend.
Coinkydink. He's a restaurateur.
Okay.
And so he has his own restaurant money because you can't have no money and not have any money and marry Cindy Crawford with all her money.
True. Wait, I don't see George. Oh, there's George Clooney's fucking name. You're so right. I wouldn't have never known. I'd just be like, yo, give me some Casamigos. I don't know who comes out with it or anything like that. My cousins back in the day used to drink St. Ives because Ice Cube was in the commercials. But that's no rapper or anything that's going to influence me to drink anything. So I just went into the liquor store just to get some Casamigos because I like it nice and smooth. It's you that's enlightening me that this is George Clooney shit.
Well,
George Clooney. We share the same traits.
Let me give you the backstory on this. So he wanted to give his friends have liquor for when they came over, and he was giving it as a gift one year when they came down to, they all hung out around Christmas. So they created, this is what you do when you're rich. They created their own tequila to just give as gifts. And then everybody liked it so much, it was like, you should, make this an actual real company and do the business. So they did that for about 5, 6, 7 years and then sold it for like $1 billion. They sold the company. They're just done. They never
never knew that. I never
meant to run a tequila company. They were just making tequila for their friends and give it, so when they came down exclusively to their annual Christmas party down in Mexico at the ranch or wherever the hell they had it.
Yeah.
They just had their own little annual drink.
Aha.
You I know.
You are a cesspool of useless information. I swear.
I am.
Yeah.
I was in Alaska with Batman, who has nothing to do with media, and his friends have nothing to do with media.
Okay, so I just want to throw out the reference: Alaska, seltzer. I'm beginning to be scared of you in the Seattle living, by the way. Okay.
I was in Alaska before Seattle, by the way. I lived there. I'm adventurous. I am well-rounded.
Okay.
I don't close any doors. I'm open to the experience. Let's see what's going to happen.
Okay.
Gotcha. So I was up there and I was talking, all these years, and this has been my specialty to know.
Wait. Can I be like one of the rappers in the videos? Hold on 1 second. Let me do something.
That's not a cute look. You've had a birthday. You're 41. I should have lied and said you were 46 or 51.
No, I was emulating the rapper dudes, with their bottles and their hoodies on. You know what I'm saying?
They don't need to do that. It's just I want to slap the first person who took their shirt off and ran around on stage.
It's always going to be one of them. But go ahead, continue your story. Go ahead.
I don't know what I was saying. Oh yeah. So that was up there, and then we were talking about something, and Batman's friends were like, "Why do you know that?"
Right. Yeah. You just right.
It's been my career to know I know babies' names and who they hooked up with, and culture is the baby's name. You get all this stupid stuff when you do entertainment.
Okay, let's go ahead and get into this relationship today. Or do we got other stuff? We got other stuff to talk about, but let's get into this because there's so many layers to all these relationship topics that we were talking about. But you, wait, did I move too fast here? I think I did, right?
I was going to tell you about the house we found.
Oh, go ahead. Wait, okay, so hold on. We still shooting the shit. Go ahead, the house. Come on, tell me what the house.
So I think we found a house. So we want to move. So Batman and I have been planning to move next year to, the house. We miss having all the space we had in Alaska and the yard for the doggy.
This
Really
motherfucker keep saying Alaska, fam. Okay, keep going. Keep going.
We're gonna move
believe
back.
I actually knew somebody who lived in Alaska.
And we're gonna live there again. We're gonna buy a property and live there part of the year.
Okay.
So
that's rich people stuff, by the way. Oh, it's my summer home. I go back to Alaska in the summer during the equinox.
Lord willing, because we're also looking like we want to have a property in either Italy or Scotland. So please let me be rich so I can do all of that.
Okay.
So we found this place, and it's for these. It has all the stuff we want. We need a yard, we need a garage, we need space. I need a room just for me to broadcast. I need a studio. We need a gear room for our skis and our snowboards and all that stuff. We need a gear room.
Okay.
So it's there. It's perfect. We got the bathroom with 2 sinks and everything.
Okay.
It's a little further outside of the city, but it's the exact same rent we're paying now living in an apartment where we ain't got no garage. We got 2 storage units. We can't fit the shit in our house. Yada, 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 yada. No yard for riddles. Any of that.
That's the name of the dog, folks.
Yeah, Ridley.
That's her dog. Okay. Keep going.
I've devised a scheme because everything we qualified, we got the loot, we got the credit, we got the this, they say no pets.
Okay.
So I have to find a way to get this place and sneak in a dog or convince them that our dog is like an emotional support animal where legally you can't keep my dog out of your place or something like that.
Or sell the dog.
What? Okay, you're just joking.
I'm serious. If this is a dream place for you, you like where you're going, or find a dog aunt or somebody, a dog uncle or something. Yeah, I would let my happiness flow because my dog won't be fuck that dog. That's just me. I'm sorry. I'll be screaming fuck that dog.
He's part of the family. He goes running with me. He goes hiking with us.
See, that's the difference between me and you, because I'm screaming fuck that dog.
No, he goes camping and everything. He's what's up. All right,
move on. Get a T-shirt that says FTD. Fuck that dog.
Okay, what if I said that about Snapper?
Okay, I understand what you're saying now. You didn't have to go there for my dead cat. Really? Your dog ain't dead.
I love Snapper.
Let's go ahead and go with the relationship show, Alex. By the way, it's a lot of stuff happening. Real quick, I got my notes here. Before we jump into this relationship stuff, she kind of threw me off bringing up the cat. We doing low blows tonight, huh? Miss Dupree. We doing low blows tonight. Okay, real quick.
For a long time, homie.
Yeah, real quick. This weekend, do you know who the next verses will be? Did you see that?
Oh, they just skipping over the Ashanti and the thing because of the COVID?
Ashanti came down with COVID, so I think they already had this one scheduled, the E40 and Too Short. Okay. So they just rescheduled it for January 9th for Ashanti and Keisha Cole. But this weekend is E40 and Too Short. I want to ask you about that because you worked for a few years in the Bay, right?
Sure did.
Now, the part that you worked in was San Francisco. Is that still considered the Bay?
Oh, that is the Bay. That's the Bay. Yes.
Okay. Got you. Okay. What? Somebody says therapypet.org. See, there you go. Therapy pet. Fuck that dog.
Thank you. But we did use him, by the way, as like a therapy pet for children at the local library. Children could read to him, like if they had trouble reading and they were like self-conscious in front of their peers. And we would take him to the local fair so children would know, animals are okay and they would pet him. He had his own petting booth. So yes, our dog is the shit.
How long have y'all had the dog?
We've had him almost 5 years, 4.5.
Okay. Take heed to the words out on the screen. You talked about Snapper. You talked about my cat. I'm gonna leave it alone as that. Okay, let's go back to that. No more. Leave my cat alone. Okay, leave the dead cat alone. E40 versus Too Short is what I want to know about. Who do you think's gonna? Well, who's your favorite between the two? Because there's never a battle. It's really just your favorite, and you just keep moving.
I'm Too Short all day long, twice at night.
I'll give you that one. Yeah, I give you that one. E40 is I think E40 in my book, well, from my perspective, is more of a businessman than a a rapper, and now he's more of a businessman than a
He
rapper.
dabbles in a lot.
Yeah.
Have you had his wine? He has his own Moscato.
He got a lot. And Too Short is just, he done put out 25 albums over the past 30 years or so. So
Still going.
yeah. See, shouts out to Big Quaz right there. Short got this one. Yeah.
Short got this one. Faux show.
Yeah.
Faux show. Freaky Tales.
Oh, that one right there. What
That
else
one right
40 gonna do after Short throw on Freaky Tales? The 12-minute version.
Right?
That's all I'm saying. Another question I wanted to ask you before we get into the relationship part of this. What do you do with Christmas cards? What do you specifically do with Christmas cards? Because me, I throw them away. I get them. I say, oh, thank you. I wait a week or two and I toss them.
Hater.
Is that what you're supposed to do with Christmas cards?
No. And by the way, when we do Christmas cards, we go all out. So we have the cards and we have wax seals on them with where we stamp in, like in the olden days, the kings and queens, where we stamp in our monograms. And we do formal cursive writing, Mr. and Mrs. Charles Robinson, and all that stuff. So we do formal. But what we do with them, we have a huge mirror in our entryway, like the foyer, that we just put them around the frame of the mirror.
Oh, okay.
So they're kind of constantly on display, but we still, the mirror's humongous. And so it doesn't get out in the way of you being able to look in the mirror. It's over like the side coffee table when you walk in. But yeah, it's up there to remind us that people love us and the memories, and we see their children, and you can, see as the years go by, the kid got bigger and cut his hair and all that.
Gotcha.
Dog died.
Remember I was telling you I was a hoarder earlier? That's something I don't hoard. As soon as I get the card, because, do you put them up and save them for next year? You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes, because the other thing I do is I put everybody's address like in my phone and stuff like that. But what I also do is when they send their card, I rip the address part off and I tape it to the back of the card. So that when we're going to send Christmas cards, just in case I can't find their address, that's a great place for it to be. And and then if you trying to make a list of who the hell you're going to send cards to, the first people you send cards to is the people who send cards to you.
Okay, I got you. I still toss them. That's just me.
But they're not taking up any room in our house on the mirror. They're not taking up any room.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. I was just wondering. Okay, so let's talk about this relationship. Like I was telling you guys, this is all Alex's idea. I got some stuff to add to it, but we figured we should do a relationship show. We figured we should do a relationship show and just talk about just the different facets, what do you want to call it? Because there's so many layers to this. Breaking up during COVID. Living together and working together, et cetera, et cetera. So go ahead, kick it off, Alex. What you got?
All right, so let's first talk about the COVID effect of it all. So you and I were talking, and tell me what happened in Texas specifically. I can say it, but I want you to say it because it's pretty shocking.
So basically, here in Texas, 1 out of 5 relationships have ended because of alcohol abuse. 1 out of 5, let me repeat that, of the people who were polled said that alcohol played a huge part in their breakup. Now, this kind of, so let me just first say, if you feel like you need to have a drink or a shot for something, okay, fine. Just go ahead and have a drink or a shot for something. And I was talking about this on the air today. There's some people who smoke weed or whatever, they wake up and they wake and bake, and then there's some people who wake up and they drink alcohol. Yeah, it's some people, and a lot of people who were waking up drinking alcohol were in a relationship and not telling their significant other that they wake up and drink.
Snaking drinks. Woo!
Yeah. So basically, the study showed that like 15% of them admit that they've been drunk when their mate has been sober. You said what?
That's bogus, hoarding the liquor. Can you share? Yeah. I don't smoke, but can you puff pass? What's it called? Drink pass?
Okay. Pass? Here's something else that I think is in relation to that, because according to the poll, 1 out of 4 couples argue when they've been drinking.
Yeah.
So now you have the drunk one, and then you have the sober one, and now here comes the argument because, oh, you're drunk ass, you drunk. What are you talking about? I'm not drunk. And there you go. There's an argument. And then when you start arguing, you bring up shit. Well, you know, you don't never take me out. You don't never cook for me. And, you know, and it goes from there. So that was something else interesting. This was the key thing, though, and we spoke about this. We spoke about this earlier. 1 out of 5 couples polled kept their drinking a secret from their partner, meaning 82% that were involved in the survey says that they would confront their partner if they felt they was hiding a drinking habit. So folks is breaking up because they want to go get a drink because I'm tired of you. I don't want to be in this no more. Let me go have a drink.
Why are you hiding drinking? This has always been my thing. If you are doing something you have to hide.
Yeah.
Especially from your mate, you ain't supposed to be doing it.
Right.
So, like,
Agreeable.
why do you have to hide?
Agreeable. I don't know. Because whoever I'm with or with at the time gonna know what I'm doing, gonna know what my vice is from the start. Chances are you probably met me under the influence.
I was gonna say we're doing it together. You seen me and Batman on Vacation.
Yeah. So you know, who wants to be in a I think it's kind of it's an odd situation when you're in a relationship with somebody and they don't do the same thing that you do. Like, say for instance, I like to get drunk, and who I'm dating at the time or whatever, they don't like to get drunk. Well, you're no fun.
I've been there.
Yeah.
I was with somebody who occasionally, not all the time, occasionally drank, occasionally had a cigar, and was trying to convince me. And I'm like, number one, I have no interest in drinking. Number two, it took this motherfucker to get me drunk.
Yeah.
But then I was like, I got asthma. Why are you trying to kill me and get the life insurance money? You know, me smoking.
Smart.
Not smart. So I wouldn't do it. And then literally they told me I was no fun. Nobody wants to go out to dinner and have a drink or go out to the jazz club or whatever and have a drink. And the person sitting across from them is having water. I said, I'm perfectly fine with it.
Oh, you're whack. And then it gets to a point where no one wants to hang with you because now they feel like they're making you uncomfortable. You know, get the hell on. You know, see, and stuff like that. When you say you're good, because I'm not good, because I don't think that when you're saying you're good, that you're really good. You know, do away. So it's always good to find somebody that does the same thing that you do. That's all I'm saying.
Opposites attract, though, so I don't know about that.
Oh, don't pull the Paula Abdul and the cat.
MC Cat, Scat Cat.
All right.
You better not start singing. But so here's the deal. Just from people quarantining together and people being in isolation together, that broke up so many couples. 34% higher than like a year before.
You need a break. You need a break.
But
you need a break. If I'm around you when I wake up, you know, when I go wash my ass, you outside of the bathroom, you know, when I'm going to get something to eat, there you go. When I'm on my Zoom, when I'm talking to my people, my coworkers, I look to my left, there you go. I need a break.
I say you pick the wrong person if you can't be around them. Like being around them for however many hours a day or being around with them for a month straight drives you crazy and breaks your relationship. You shouldn't have been with that motherfucker in the first place.
I just want a break. I want to come back and miss you. Babe, I haven't seen you since this morning. Kiss my face. Rub my beard. Rub my beard. You know?
I'm not in that relationship.
Let me miss you.
I'm in the one where we can be together all day, every day. I've had plans to like work together, live together.
He gonna eventually go walk the dog, right? He getting the hell away from you for a while.
Well, no, if it wasn't COVID, I'm gonna walk the dog with him. I'm telling you, this particular situation I'm in.
That's you. Different strokes, different folks. But I'm just saying the majority, well, not the majority. I could say that people who have broken up, well, not broke. I take that back. Hold on. I rewind. I could see how it would be uncomfortable for people to work together and then live together. Like, I don't have let me see somebody else in my life, the milkman, you know, somebody.
This was even before work from home happened, and like you're in each other's space at home all the time. Most of these statistics came from that 1 month of quarantine. It was 1 month. You can't survive every day, all day for one freaking month, 30 days with your significant other. That's a problem.
Okay, so put yourself in the shoes of some of these people. It's added stress to that as well. So now I'm at home. I don't know if I'm losing my job. You know, people are sick. Am I going to get sick? Now I got to come home and look at your monkey ass, you know?
You ain't got to come home.
Or while I'm going through this, you're sitting here with me, you know, going through this with me together.
And we cling to each other.
I get you. And there's different strokes for different folks. But some people don't have the mental capability for all of that. That's all I'm saying.
That's where you need to call your therapist because that's part of growing up and being mature.
So you're stressing me out. What am I going to do? I'm going to go get a drink. And here we go.
Just give me a sip.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I'm going to go get a drink. That's what's all I'm saying.
Yeah. So divorce is up they said, 34%. They said, but this was the really interesting fact. 20% of couples who sought divorce were married within the past 5 months or less. What the hell?
Yeah.
Y'all supposed to be screwing all the time because y'all still in the honeymoon phase. Y'all was supposed to be like rabbits and y'all was supposed to make that month everything. No?
Well, yeah, but the circumstances have to be right. I'm not about to be banging you like a rabbit if I don't know if I got a job tomorrow. You feel me?
I'm not about to be banging. Just put on a condom and let it be stress relief. I'll take
well, and some people, despite whatever the circumstances are, you know, you're gonna get your freak on, you know. But if I'm stressed out or whatever, sometimes it ain't, you know, and I'm not saying me specifically, I'm just saying in general.
Yeah, next topic. I say if you can't spend every day with somebody for a straight month, that should probably be a criteria. You know how you go to church and you get your counseling classes? That should probably be something you try out before you actually get married.
Maybe I was a little extreme with my description, but I just think that you're gonna want to have some type of fucking air from that person, and not because I'm getting tired of you or not because you are getting on my nerves, but you know. Can I miss you for a second? Oh, babe, I missed you when you went to the store or something. No, is what you're saying?
Yeah, you can, but we're going to have that in a month. How did 1 month of quarantine ruin that? Well, that's what I'm saying.
I feel you.
Life is going to get back to normal.
You're not. I don't think.
Just a hot second.
You have to also throw in the circumstances again. People are losing their jobs. They're unsure about what's going on here. You're scared you're going to go outside when you die if you get COVID. All of this shit is happening. Then damn, the fucking president is crazy, you know, so you got a whole bunch going. We lost Kobe. A lot of brothers is still hurting from that, you know? That's all I'm saying.
Divorce? Okay. Nice.
We didn't get a chance to correctly mourn Kobe. Kobe died. Next week later, COVID hit. Kobe's funeral, COVID this, COVID that, you know, Kobe just got lost in the shuffle. So like Farrah Fawcett just got lost, you know.
So we get a divorce.
Huh?
So we get a divorce.
Thank you, Sharita. Bam. You need personal time for your sanity sometimes. It has nothing to do. I
agree.
It has nothing to do. It has nothing to do with me getting tired of you or you getting on my nerves or me tired of seeing you. It's just the fact that can I leave and come back and miss you?
I'm not disputing that. What I'm saying is this is a very unique, specific set of circumstances with COVID-19, with the pandemic that hasn't happened since, 1919. So it's been 100 years since we had something like this, and we're going to ride it out. It's not forever. So you plan to be with somebody for 60 years, 50 years, whatever it is, but you can't survive 30 freaking days, 60 days. That's all I'm saying. Keep the big picture in mind.
I got you.
This might be like, this is not fun, but you get a divorce. You can't ride out 60 days of not fun. Where's your backbone? Come on. I need you to toughen up a hot minute.
I'll give you that one. I will give you that one. Okay. Right. You were also talking about long distance.
Yeah. So Sharita's talking about absence makes the heart grow fonder. So I want to ask you, have you ever been in a long distance relationship?
I have.
Did it work?
It did. Yeah. It's what you do. It's what you put into it.
Okay. So I
It's what
have
you
been
put
in a
into
long
it.
distance relationship for a long time.
Yeah. It's what you put into it, Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. But yeah. See?
So there were people who during COVID, they did not quarantine together.
Right.
They had their own thing going on. Now they were, in committed relationships, but they had their own thing going on. Still had to go to work, do whatever. So they didn't want to, come together and come into each other's bubble. So they were separate. And they didn't make it either. So we talked about the people who were together all the damn time didn't make it. Now the people who were apart didn't make it.
Yeah.
So how do you make that? Do you have a theory on how you make a long distance relationship work?
Trust. Gotta have trust. Gotta have trust. Because yeah, I'm not waking up with you. I'm not going to sleep with you. Trust. Gotta have trust. With that song, Let Me Be the One, Keisha Cole and Monica, trust. Gotta have trust. I would say that's number one.
I have another theory.
And then everything else falls in line. Trust. And then it piggybacks on what I was saying earlier. You're missing that person. You're missing them. So when I see you now, it's all love. It's, hey, give me that and give me that. Yeah, so.
I have another theory. It's very controversial, but I have another theory.
FaceTime, like Sharita said. Yep. Go ahead.
My theory is you cannot love the person too much. Because the person you really, really love, you have to be near them all the time. But you got to be okay.
I disagree with that. I think it's the relationship. It's the two people. I don't think that's the standard at all.
I think you can love the person, but that whole hot and heavy in love, whatever, that don't necessarily need to be all the way up there because you're okay with them being away.
No, I disagree because here I am. I was about to say I'm in Texas. I'm in Texas, and say my girl lives in Chicago. I could shoot her edible arrangements every day. Hey, I'm thinking of you. To text messages all the time or whatever. So that's still a bond. That's like, oh, he's thinking about me. He's all the way in, this city. You see what I'm saying? So
I do.
It depends on the two people that are in the situation here.
What's the longest you think if you spent this same amount of time every time between times that you saw the person that you can go? Is it once every 6 months is the longest for the relationship to work? Once every year for the relationship to work?
Like how frequent should I see her?
Yes. And then the relationship still lasts. Like
as a long distance relationship.
As a long distance relationship and fully intact, like no dip offs, no side pieces, no cheating, no flirting with somebody else, none of that, like intact, full relationship. What is the largest span of time, do you think?
Once a month.
What?
I need to see you at least once a month. Or once every 2 months, every 6 weeks or so. Yeah.
Well, that's not realistic.
Shit. It better be. We're going to make it happen is what I'm trying to tell you. See, the long distance stuff don't really make a difference if you want to see me as much as I want to see you. You get it? We're going to make it happen. Even if I get there Saturday morning and I leave Sunday night. It was a real quick, you did. We made it work. We made it happen.
Everybody ain't got the loot, especially if you live states away.
Okay. So I think those will, in fact, be the ones that crumble. I'm just saying that when it's a long distance situation, you make it work.
Okay.
You make it work. Yeah. That's all. That's all you do. That's all you do.
All right. So let's talk about this work from home situation that we talked about.
Okay.
So we briefly touched on it. There's a lot of people now because companies are changing. It wasn't just that during that one little month of lockdown, they've decided, a lot of companies are saying we're never going back to a formal workplace, or we are not going back until the end of 2021. Do you think that is a realistic thing that couples can do that? Most couples can work from home, both together. And then when you get off work, guess where you are? At home together.
My point exactly. So I know it probably couldn't work for me because I'm distracted when I'm at home already with nobody here, you know. And I told my boss at work, like, look, I'm better off at work because when I'm at home, I'm watching Sports Center, you know, I'm bullshitting around because I know I got the free time. I know there's no time crunch. So I'm just bullshitting. I got all the time in the world to just, you know, but when I'm at work, I'm focused. I'm dead in it.
Yeah.
So I said all of that to say it depends. It all depends on the person. It all depends on the person. You know, there may be some times when you catch the audio of some stuff going on over the air. Remember that situation that happened a few months back? That may be me, you know, a few times, but I'm gonna get the job done at work and at work. Yeah, lots of lunch breaks.
We have some friends we have a friend who he and his wife for years did a morning show together.
Mm-hmm.
They just got let go, COVID, and they're looking for a new gig.
Do we know? Do I know him? Do I know the people?
Yeah, I don't know if I want to put his business out there that he and his wife got let go. Is it rude to say it? I mean, the friends know.
Was it public information?
It was public information.
And they were married? Do I know them or?
They took selfies. This is the getting fired last day selfie. They posted it on social. So it's out there. Our buddy Pat from Columbia.
Pat Clark.
Yeah, Pat Clark.
Oh, okay, my man. Okay.
Again, it's his lovely wife, Jen. She's a dog.
That's dope. Who else worked together? Was it Don, Wade, and Roma? These were radio personalities, by the way.
Yeah, they were in Chicago.
WLS, right? They were married already.
And people didn't know. And then
didn't know they were married.
Rod and Marianne
Murciano, right? Well, like I said, certain people, it works. You know, some people it don't. There you go. What else you got?
I can do it. I can do it. By the way.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a blanket question.
Okay.
This is more of a male question, a question to a male friend, a male homie.
Uh-oh.
Why do people cheat?
Boom. Why do people cheat? Because they can.
Really?
They cheat because they can. Yeah. They cheat because they can. A lot of people, a lot of women, and I know I'm probably going to get some flack for this, but what else is new? A lot of women don't realize that if a guy cheats on them, it's not anything that has anything to do with her. You know, a lot of the times. What's to look for? What's to look for?
Because I've heard it's because you're not getting something from your partner. Whether
Sometimes you can just be like addicted to sex, like you just like it, and you know you enjoy it. Okay, but it may be just the damn truth. You know, you ain't
Eric Benet. No.
Have you ever had sex with a woman before?
Me?
You.
I can say I have never had sex with a woman.
I'm
so extremely
that when you took that dramatic pause, I was like,
I am extremely heterosexual.
Okay. So yeah, you can just like women because just like guys, I'm sure with women, they're all different.
But I love men. I'm extremely heterosexual. The things I love are very men specific.
Got you.
But I'm not cheating.
A lot of the times it has nothing to do with if your wife or your girlfriend is not satisfying you. It's just all about, in some instances, oh man, it's a score. It's a hunt. Like I got that one. Let me go get the next one. And I'm just telling you.
So why would you risk everything?
We don't think about that. We don't think about the consequences. I mean, those who have cheated don't think about the consequences. They just think about what's happening right then and there. You get it?
Okay, so my theory was always thinking you're cheating because there's something you're not getting, you're not happy. So my thing was I'm not necessarily the truth. I'm just gonna leave. And so you're telling me that doesn't even enter in.
No, people have different reasons for cheating. Like I said, for those who have had sex with women before, like you get it. You understand why some men cheat because like everybody's You know, you have one set that's nice with a big, nice round one, and then you have another one with some nice big ones and a smaller one. You know, it's different sizes, textures, just like I would assume men. You know, all have different sizes or whatever, you know, textures, whatever. So it would be the same.
That's the funniest.
It would be the same. Thanks, P-Funk, my man Ronald Perry.
Someone's smooth and someone's rough.
Yeah, I'm just saying. So that's and I've said this before, even when we were on the radio. You can't blame this generation for men cheating. You can't blame the last generation. This shit here was like going on in slavery, you know, in the early 1900s. It was written. You know what I'm saying?
No, you messed it up.
You have grandfather. Look, feel me. You got grandfathers in here that had like side pieces, side children. That's all I'm saying. When he died, you got other families showing up. Who the hell are you? That's all I'm saying.
So that's happened at a Johnson family funeral. That has happened.
That's all I'm saying. Well, Texas, you know them. Y'all know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean. That's what I'm saying. So. Yeah. So it doesn't necessarily women who have been cheated on. Please do not think that it's you. That is like, what am I not doing? Because a lot of the times it has nothing to do with what you're not doing. It's just the thirst for more kitty cat.
I think this is some bullshit ass response that a number of men are trying to. I think this is a bullshit ass response. I don't even think men, because I'm the biggest fan of men you're gonna find. So I'm going to say of people who cheat. I think this is a bullshit ass response by people who cheat to try to get the other person to go along and not leave them because they cheat and accept the cheat.
So we're in a relationship. You and I are in a relationship, and I say, Alex, it really had nothing to do with you. I liked her ass. She had a nice one, and she was trying to hit, and we got down. And I'm telling you the truth. You still not going to believe me? You're still not gonna believe? I'm telling you. A lot of women can't handle the truth. A lot of women can't handle the truth. That's why a lot of men lie. That's why a lot of men lie.
No, I can handle the truth, but guess what? That means that all of this treat right here, it ain't for you. Because if there's something else and you notice that, because my man thinks, knows, and will explain how I shake the best.
Okay.
Everything about me is the best.
Okay.
So if you notice that, I ain't the one for you. Go keep on noticing it, homie. Rub on it, feel on it, do whatever it is, squeeze it and juice it. But you won't be doing that on Monday, Wednesday, Friday when you with me Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday.
I'm just trying to tell you. Okay, I get it, and it's all about what the woman will, tolerate, and because there's some. Yep. All I'm saying is, and this is like this isn't just with black men. You feel me? This is like our worldwide sex, of men who have cheated before. Half of the time, it doesn't have nothing to do with the woman. And a lot of women take it personal. Don't take it personal.
I just still think there's this ongoing conspiracy, to try to get cheating. People say, well, we were never meant to be monogamous, to try to explain how this is a natural thing when we are actually built to be monogamous creatures. But whatever.
Well, I wouldn't say natural, but I would say the mentality of somebody else in a side piece and multiple women, that shit's brought down through different generations. I mean, if you tell your uncle or your grandfather or somebody, yeah, that's my light-skinned girl and that's my young one, they're gonna be like, yeah. You feel me? So, and this is because they can relate, because I'm just trying to tell you, this is something like we had nothing to do with it. We were born in, some of us were placed in it. You did?
No.
If it wasn't our father, it was our uncles or our big brothers or our.
So break the cycle. So do better, because we control.
Why? There's all this cat out here. Why? Like I'm just, and I'm
do better.
I'm not speaking for me. I'm speaking on behalf of.
I care. Are you not?
No, I'm not.
You're a little passionate.
I'm speaking on behalf of the brothers that has, it's have sex with a woman, and then you can be like, man, I see why men cheat.
No.
Okay, well there you go.
Having sex with a woman is not going to be the answer.
You never know. How about that? You will never, ever, ever know. How about that? Any more questions? I'm loving it. Ask me some more questions. I'm loving it. Like the people tonight. Let's do it. Let's keep going. You know. What else
All
you
right.
got?
So I got a theory. I want to bring up the Peggy of it all. So my mom's name is Peggy. And my mom is not one of them mamas that is known for having a whole bunch of quotes and being prolific. And, like my mom always used to say, A, B, C, D. Like, I don't have one of them mamas. My mama has had two good ones, though, that have lasted and stood out. One of the things my mom says is you should always marry someone who loves you just a little bit more than you love them.
Repeat that.
You should marry someone or be with someone, have whatever your committed relationship is, but you should marry someone that loves you just a little bit more than you love them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You agree with the Peggy?
Yeah. You want somebody that's crazy in love with you, not just a little bit, and not just halfway. You want the person that you're around to be crazy about you.
But more than you love them?
Yeah. 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 One time for the PEG for dropping that gem on us this night. That was pretty dope. One time for the PEG. She
got them. Like I said, she got a couple of them.
Yeah.
Not too many.
Yeah. Anything else on this relationship topic? I feel like I need to write a book. Just to see, check that out. Mr. Simmons says he totally agrees with Allie and the PEG. Remember, that's mom right there. The PEG.
I think we can leave it at the notorious PEG.
Okay, one time for the notorious PEG. Okay, cool. Anything else? I'm here for you tonight. Or we can just go ahead and move it to 2021, and we'll continue to pick this up. We can devote a whole show to why men cheat, and we can have different men pop in and say why they've cheated. And all of them are going to have a different situation. It's not going to have anything to do with their girlfriend or their wife.
So I'm going to say something that you and I, back in the day on our morning show, we got into an argument over this. You didn't believe me. Long time ago. You didn't believe me, but I'm going to double down on it again because it's truth. I've never cheated.
Okay. Okay. I can believe that because you're such a, what did they used to call you? No, you were comparing yourself to one of the.
Charlotte. I'm Charlotte.
There you go. Charlotte from what show? What show is that? Sex in the City. Okay. So there you go. There you go. There you have it. We will continue this striking conversation. Look, real quick, we have an announcement to make. Starting January 4th, we're going to be on 2 days a week, Mondays and Wednesdays at 9 o'clock. So make sure you tune in. We are definitely looking to growing this brand in 2021. It started off as a fluke. It was just me and her just talking shit one night. It was, hey, we should do a Facebook show. Well, actually, we've always talked about doing a Facebook show. We just went on and was like, hey, this looks pretty cool. And then we got a logo and got a website we're working on right now and, all of that. So we really appreciate you all for supporting us,
Definitely. Absolutely. Thanks for all the love. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. So episode 24 is down the drain. Thank y'all so very much for taking us out. I'm Trey Chocolate John.
I'm Alex Dupree.
Y'all have a great week.
Oh.